Canada's greatest defense is about to become your softest underbelly. The north of Canada, that open border with whatever climate changes, but the beginning of the Northwest Passage, but more importantly, China and Russia, the great powers, and the United States, fighting it out over the Arctic with the vast resources of the Arctic is going to be the new great game of the 21st century. Canada, you are thrust into the middle of that, and quite frankly, you are the greatest, I don't know if target or prize. You're like asking, you're the great prize of that. That as you awaken, and the geoeconomically, he's saying, hey, the United States market's so lucrative, you're going to have to pay a premium to get through the golden door, right? Canada could be all part of that. The geoeconomics of North America combined, and the geostrategic interest of North America combined, and particularly hemispheric defense, all the way from Argentina and Brazil under Bolsonaro, all the way up to the Canadian Arctic, is what the first half of the 21st century is going to be about. Trump is laying this out in a very sophisticated way, and avant-garde thinkers strategically and economically are coming and say, this guy's onto something. Listen, this is the golden market, right? You're going to pay a toll to get access to the United States. You're either going to have to shift your manufacturing here, or you're going to pay a premium. And this is not a 25% toll tariff punitive on an avocado coming from Mexico, or from a part made in Ontario that comes into Detroit under the hood into an engine. This is something much deeper, right? It's much deeper, that he's going to look at some sort of tariff, trade, and duties to have external revenue in the United States. Now, if you're part of that market, which is what I think he's talking about in making you a state or agreeing with you a state, then you're inside. Then you're inside the golden door. The compelling logic of the 21st century, geostrategically and geoeconomically, is going to make this at least something that Canadian people have to weigh and measure and consider. Look, for a couple of hundred years, you've been part of what was once the greatest empire on earth. You're still one of the Dominion countries. It's just times change, things change, geostrategically it changes, and now you're going to have a rethink. It has nothing to do with the obsession of our revolutionary generation and our framers to militarily invade Canada 3 times, 3 failures I might add, 0 for 3, has nothing to do with that. But I think, and look, people here love Canadians, they just do. So it's going to be something, and when you guys think through the hard decisions that have to be made, particularly the Arctic, particularly hemispheric defense, particularly geoeconomically, what this means, internal logic is going to drive you that somehow we have to figure out how to partner with the United States, and what form that takes. That's what President Trump's genius is.